love, but no one can surely tell. They're dancing limbo in limbo. They're in a conga line to hell. Tell me what's the reason. Tell me what's the use. There is no heaven. There is no proof. Yeah, okay, yeah, alright, yeah, whatever. 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 Party like you don't care. Party like you really don't care. Party like you don't care. Party like you really don't care. Party like you don't care. Party like you really don't care. Party like you don't care. Party like you really don't care. Party like you don't care. Party like you really don't care. Party like you don't care. Party like you really don't care.
G'day Dafties and welcome to the August edition of the Daft POM show. My special guest today will be Kevin Robertson, a Janglepop talent that I've been following for many years. And as usual, there'll be a mix of styles, genres and nationalities represented on the show. And we opened with an Australian act called Hot Mud. And their latest single, Party Like You Don't Care. A top tune and a top attitude. The next track might divide opinions, but please bear with me. I've been reading a book by historian Tom Holland about the Roman Empire, and that made me start rewatching HBO's Rome again, which I haven't seen for 20 years. So I've been getting quite into the Roman thing. I've also been dipping into a book on 70s reggae, and these influences have inspired me to play the next song, which is by Ollie Julian featuring Michael Prophet. It's called When in Rome, and it was actually written in 2014 for the sitcom Plebs, but it's a corking ska tune.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Far from home, all I got is you. Every day, we got a song to sing. All you need to live as a true king. Let me use my friends. Oh, friends, romance, countrymen. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Far from home, all I got is you. Every man has his life to live. Believe me when I say I got a lot to give. And the road is long, and the mountain steep. Keep on climbing on. Gotta work 'cause you gotta eat. Look out for your brothers and your sisters too. We got nothing but love to our name. What a shame.
time since I fell for you. A heart of black and knee-high boots. I watch you go, 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 go. She turns to go, 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 go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Well, it's been a long time since I spoke to you. All those years in hot pursuit. I watched you go, 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 go. And just to go, 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 go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Won't be right, I won't be safe. I'll leave this town called yesterday. Won't be right, I won't be safe. I'll leave this town called yesterday. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's Go Club Mix. That was by friends of the show, the Chantempleurs, and I'm sure there's a nod to REM's Bang and Blame in there. I certainly picked it up. And next up is Blackwood Rediffusion, who have got a new album out imminently. And this track that I'm going to play is Strawberry Lemonade. And it's also a bit of Michael Stipe inspired stream of consciousness lyrics, I think. So see what you think. This is Blackwood Rediffusion.
She drank the strawberry lemonade in the pages of the books, of the books, of the books, where the heroes were made. From an Oxford comma to a Canterbury tale, Mr. Chaucer, have you heard of the one about the whale? Captain Ahab's going crazy, setting the sail in a gale. Work the whole night, lean on the coffee cup, trouble getting up. Fast forward tonight, cold weather warrior couldn't save her. They're not alright, tumble, fight or flight, tumble, fight or flight. Then it comes back around again. It comes back around again. Moondrop dreaming places that she goes. Nelly, Nirvana, no one knows. Midnight deck chair right then. Pole pot, summer of love, chase the rainbow. Apply the special effects to campfire, vampire, scare yourself. Go fast and go slow. Work the all night, lean on the coffee cup, trouble getting up. Fast forward tonight, cold weather warrior couldn't save her. They're not alright, tumble, fight or flight, tumble, fight or flight. Then it comes back around again. It comes back around again. Oh. trouble getting up. Fast forward to night, cold where the warrior couldn't save her. Then I'd alright, tumble, fight or flight, tumble, fight or flight, and it comes back around again, comes back around again. Work the all night, lean on a coffee cup, trouble getting up. Fast forward to night, cold where the warrior couldn't save her. Then I'd alright, tumble, fight or flight, tumble, fight or flight, and it comes back around again, comes back around again.
And oh, honey, won't you tell me how it goes? And oh, darling, won't you read me all you know? Now I'm overdue and was facing me. Oh, I don't know what to say. Now I'm calling now for a remedy, but the people disagree. I'm running around, I'm wasting my time. I know that it is gone, so won't you call me the doctor, doctor, doctor? I'm not taking my pills today. And won't you, won't you, won't you leave me alone today and call me the doctor? And oh, darling, won't you free me from the mind? And I'm running from the fever all the time. I said, oh, I'm falling into you, and so please, I'm running around, I'm wasting my time. I know that it is gone, so won't you call me the doctor, doctor, doctor? I'm not taking my pills today. And won't you, won't you, won't you leave me alone? Call me the doctor, doctor, doctor. I'm not taking my pills today. And won't you, won't you, won't you leave me alone today? Call me the doctor, doctor, doctor. I'm not taking my pills today. Oh, and won't you, won't you, won't you leave me alone?
And that was Arcala with Doctor. Arcala are a Manchester band that Dan Hughes has put me onto. They really are a talented bunch, so check them out if you've had your head in the sand, as I have. The next band is also a recommendation. This is from Steve Hayes. He recommends Shale, who are four Welsh teenagers, and this is their debut single, Green Light, Red Light.
Lights are green.
was Shale with Green Light, Red Light. And we're heading to Ipswich now for the Frestonians, I can never say that. I want to say fresh, but it's the Frestonians, with a song of obsession and longing, and also an infectious bass line. This song is called Vibe. That was a soul-tinged Manchester indie band mixing influences from Mazzy Star and the early Smiths. It's called Leave a Light On, and the band are Marie Frank, without a K. And before that, we heard a debut single from Californian artist Pretty Little Saturday and her song Long Overdue. Some indie pop perfection there. And now another of Steve Hayes' recommendations, Witch Post. Even a muggle like me knows they use owls, but Witch Post, the band, comprise of Dylan Fraser from Scotland and Alaska Reed from Montana, who bonded over a shared love of 90s alt-rock, and their latest release is the Beast EP. It's got 6 great songs to dive into, and today I'll be playing Dreaming by Witch Post.
To secrets that you had to break. 2 sips and I cover my face, 'cause I don't know what to say. I know what you think, I've been caught up in a dream. I know what you think, I've been caught up in a dream. I know what you think, I've been caught up in a dream. I know what you think, I've been caught up in a dream. I've been dreaming, just dreaming. 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 Stayed up till midnight, yeah, I've kept the kitchen clean. Wondering what happens when you kill a moth with silver wings. Don't you get so scared of what this year will bring? Outside the river churns with ghosts and hopes and wild things. I know what you think, I've been caught up in a dream. I know what you think, I've been caught up in a dream. I know what you think, I've been caught up in a dream. I know what you think, I've been caught up in a dream. I've been dreaming, just dreaming.
These are the days we are loved. Not sure what this language is a gift so we can heal the rift. Accepting no we are now trying to spark the grift and take the path we're seeking and look for what we missed. Raise your fist. Stand on it's achievable, but impossible. Days will never be done. Feeling exceptional. This is the place. These are the days we are loved. We are loved. We are loved. Ever present, but unavailable. My glass half empty, yours half full. You got me acting irrational. My glass half empty, yours half full. This is the place. These are the days. We are loved. We are loved. Yeah, we are loved. We are loved.
That was We Are Love by the Charlatans. They've got an album of the same name, due on Halloween. I could be wrong, but I think that's their first album since Different Days back in 2017. So it's been some time between Charlatans albums. Kevin Robertson will be joining me in a couple of minutes, or 90 seconds to be precise, after the next song. It's my favourite Dusseldorf Janglepop band, and there's some stiff competition in that field, I assume. The radio field. This is A Mess.
I was about to say no, and said yes. Inside I didn't want to go. What a mess. It's so wrong to say you care when you don't. You do keep her coming around. In the end, all you get is this head. I was about to turn it down, then said yes. The thing you never wanna own. What a mess. Once you're in for the cash, it's too late, and then it eats your heart and your soul. In the end, all you get is a mess.
Okay, I have with me today from the Daft POM show, Kevin Robertson, from the Aberdeen, prolific songwriter and musician behind a lot and lots of Janglepop music. And you've just released a new album. Hello, Kevin. How are you?
I'm great, Danny. Nice to meet you. Well, put the face to the stuff on social media,
Yeah.
or the voice.
Yeah. So your album came out probably last month, I think. Now, how's that going? Has it been well received?
It's been very well. Yeah, it's been very well received. Probably, I would say the best received out of all my 5 albums so far. So it's sold out over here in Scotland, well, UK, and there's a few copies left of it in the USA. So it's done well. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. So and that new album is called Yellow Painted Moon. Is there a story behind that?
Not really,
It's just a good title.
I don't want to go down the John Lennon route that words mean nothing and all that sort of stuff. But no, it's just a good title.
Yeah. Well, I think you said you released 5 albums, so as solo albums. So this is in the last 3 or 4 years, was it? It seemed to be coming out quite regularly.
Yeah, the last, I think that's 5 and 4 and a bit years. Yeah. And also the work that we've done with the Vapor Trails as well, the band that I'm in here in Scotland. So, yeah, quite a lot of stuff.
I was going to ask you about them as well. So you're also a member of the Vapor Trails. Who, how would you describe their music?
Very still jangly, bit more psychedelic probably in some of the songs. Obviously 3 vocalists as well. So we do a lot of harmonies and things like that with 3 different voices. So, yeah. Okay.
Well, let's play something through. Do you want to play something from the Vapor Trails or your new album? Or
maybe the opener from the new album, We Found the Summer, would be a good way to start.
It's a very topical one for you guys, not for me, but yeah.
Yeah.
In the depths of winter here.
It's probably the same. It's probably the same temperature.
Okay, this is the opener from Kevin Robertson's new album.
A drifter leaves his home in Aberdeen. He walks in different circles like he's free.
and that was Found the Summer, and that's available on Bandcamp. You can get. I just got the whole discography of you last Bandcamp Friday. But all your albums are up there, and you also have you're doing sort of demo albums as well, with demo takes and a few covers thrown in for each album, which is very interesting to listen to as well. So,
I think it's quite a good way to show the songs in a different light. And we acoustic, I do a lot of, obviously at home, a lot of acoustic stuff and that. So I like the stripped back versions and the odd cover, and maybe a different remix. Just something different.
Yeah. So you're not alone in this endeavour, though, are you? Your son's also playing with you, and you've got another friend somewhere in the States working on this album?
Yeah, that's right. My son is a pretty talented guy. He's in a few bands and stuff, and he picked up a guitar when he was probably about 13. And initially we were listening upstairs and going, man, that guy needs to get a bit more rhythm. Then all of a sudden he's coming down and he's playing the full guitar parts to This Charming Man and stuff like that. So he just really quickly developed skills. And I always have him on board with the solo stuff, and obviously he's in a band with me in the Vapor Trails as well. Great guitar player, songwriter in his own right. And Nick Bertling is the guy you run about from the States, from Indiana, and he produces my stuff and also plays. He's a multi-instrumentalist as well, so he plays. He's also another guy that writes his own songs. But the three of us was on this one, but usually I have other guests from other bands and stuff. Yeah.
So you're roping friends as needed.
Pretty much. It's like that. That's how it worked. Jim from the Jasmine Minx, he's from Aberdeen as well. So played a couple of gigs with the Vapor Trails with Jim and the Jasmine Minx, and he's on pretty much 4 out of 5 albums. And the only reason he's not on this one is because I didn't want to keep pestering him. He'll be on the next one. And Arash from
a few weeks off.
Yeah, Arash from the June Brides has been on 2 or 3, I think, as well. And there's lots of people. I couldn't name them all. There's about 6 or 7 guys. Yeah.
Check the back of the albums for the full list.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I first heard your music. I think it was I've got it here, the Teaspoon of Time album, which I absolutely love. Brilliant. This new one is I mean, this is the one I played the most, but I've just bought the whole back catalogue, so I'm diving into it and listening to everything else, and there's gems all over it. But I'm really liking the new album as well. So
cool. Teaspoon of Time's been one of my favourite ones that I've done so far. That's really probably shows a lot of my kind of birdsy influences, that type of the jangly stuff. There's a lot of jangly stuff on that album.
Yeah, I think I've definitely played Misty Dew Soaked Mountain before on the show. So
and cool.
Maybe a few others over the years.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's hear something by the Vapor Trails then. So when did the Vapor Trails start? First of all, maybe you can fill us in on the history of them.
I think it was 2018, and I think because I remember because Scott was 15 years old and he was trying to find a band at school and places like that, but he was really into the kind of stuff I was into at that point. Lots of psychedelic chiming kind of stuff. Yeah. And I was nobody at that age that wanted to play in a band like that. They all wanted, a bit more modern and whatnot. So I got in touch with a few of my friends and we formed a band together that way. And we've played a lot of places and done a lot of things over the last 6-7 years. We haven't done much this year, but played the Cavern Club and places like that. Played down in Glasgow a few times and just got ourselves around a bit. Then really enjoyed it, and it's great being. I mean, you look across and you're playing music with your son, so you can't lose really. Yeah,
fantastic. Yeah. Okay, so give us a song to play for the uninitiated. And
maybe go for it's got a good riff. Go for Golden Sunshine. It's got a good riff. We kind of held back in the lyrics with that one because we wanted the guitars and harmonies to shine. But I think that's a good one to play.
Okay, this is Kevin's other band, the Vapor Trails, with Golden Sunshine. So, Kevin, how long have you been into music then? You've been ever since a kid. You've been learning. You've been playing. A fan.
Yeah, pretty much. Initially, it was just we weren't really a musical family. Certainly, my mum and dad don't play any instruments or sing or anything like that. But my uncle used to take back. He worked offshore and he used to take back records. So I would listen to the records on my mum's stereo, and it would all be like the old stuff, 70s and 60s stuff, a little bit of 80s things thrown in, just a mixture of things. And I knew I loved melody at that point. Yeah. And also you would have the radio on with a pool table and a small kind of slate bed pool table in one of the rooms, and we would play on a Sunday, and the radio station beyond playing all the old stuff, and some of these amazing melodies would kick in. But I never really started playing guitar till I was about 18, something like that. Got into my first band, which lasted about 5 years when I was 22, something like that. We played around the pubs and clubs in Aberdeen in the 90s when, Oasis were the big thing, and they opened doors for loads and loads of local bands back then. We were kind of like playing on a Tuesday night, say, or a Thursday night, and it was full. It was that kind of vibe with the Britpop thing. In our band back then, Frisbee, we were kind of Britpop mixed in with a little bit of 60s and 70s, that type of thing. So we went down pretty well. Yeah. So I done that for a while, but then with kids and stuff like that, I kind of, apart from being a bedroom kind of strummer, I kind of stopped doing that for a long hiatus, really, about 18 years. And then got back into the stuff with the vapor trails. So I want to catch up, Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. So, yeah. So which artists at the moment are interesting you, your contemporaries?
Contemporaries, I would say a lot of the jangly kind of stuff. There's a band from Glasgow called The Morning Early that are really good. They play pretty psyche, jangly stuff as well. I like the Shop Window, Neil Carroll's band.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I like them. There's a guy called Ian Bailey that's around. This stuff with Daniel Wiley. I think they make songs together. He's got a great album out just now. So, yeah, there's quite a few things that I really like.
Do you want to pick a tune from one of those?
Okay, just anything from. Go for The Shop Window, then go for any song. Okay. I like all
right. Yeah, me too. This one is one from The Shop Window. We'll play Made of Stone.
Perfect.
It's in this place where we began. Here we walk before we ran. It's where all mistakes were made. Thanking God it's not the same. TV screens, in shop windows, chasing dreams, sheltered by a made of stone. Inspiration, TV screens, restless nights and waking dreams, sheltered by a maid of stone.
Right, that was The Shop Window with Made of Stone, and I'm talking with Kevin Robinson on the Daft POM show about his music and also his influences. So I hear a lot of influences in your music. One of them is Shaq and Michael Head. I hear a lot of that coming through in some of your tunes. So I assume you're. I think I saw you posting some Shaq albums the other day as you're a prolific poster.
Pretty much. I think Vapor Trails have covered Neighbours by Shaq. I haven't recorded it, but we live recorded it. We played it live as well from the Water Pistol album. So myself, Nick, and Scott from Vapor Trails are big into Michael Head and Shaq. I like his Strands album a lot. You know, it's kind of got a more mellower, folkier kind of vibe to it, but still got that psychedelia in it as well. That's one of my favourite albums, certainly of the 90s, I would imagine. And yeah, I like older stuff really. New stuff's good as well. A lot more laid back than his older stuff, but you know, he's getting on in years himself, so it just happens, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So, any other bands that have been big influence on your career?
Yeah, all the way through. Probably talking a lot of that late '60s stuff, like Love and Birds and things like that. A lot of the Laurel Canyon type music, and then Neil Young's a big one for like the '70s era. All that Paisley Underground stuff. I really love, like Rain Parade and 3 O'Clock and things like that. Dream Syndicate. And then obviously when I was younger in my youth and that kind of ages, it would have been that late 80s, 90s kind of thing with, you know, the Stone Roses and the La's and Ride, things like the Milton Brothers, The High, all that kind of stuff. And then leading into Britpop. So quite a range really. And I think that between the two projects, between my own stuff and the Vapor Trails, it kind of encompasses a lot of that stuff.
Well, let's pick another track from your album. Which other track would you like to hear?
Oh, I was going to say that the closing track's got a bit of rocky kind of jungle to it. It's called Harbinger, which is probably my Neil Young kind of influences come out there.
Yeah, let's go with that then. This is Harbinger. Okay, yeah, I don't have the track list with me, but yeah, I do like. I think the second and the fourth single on the track, which I think was released as a single, "The King of
the Kings of Mostly
King of
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the story behind that? Is there a story?
It was just really about generations. It was kind of thinking about, how the newer generations learn from the older ones, and like trying to keep the positive and get rid of the negative and move on, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a great tune. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for being a guest on today's show. It's been great chatting with you and picking some tunes, and I wish you well with the album, and I'll following your future career with interest.
Thank you very much, Danny, and nice to meet you.
Yeah. Okay. Take it easy, Kevin.
Cheers.
That epic was Always on the Run. Another recommendation from Kevin. It's the Glasgow band The Morning Early from their eponymous album that came out in June. Hope everyone's taking notes this week because there's a load of new bands to follow. Next up is a band that Purple Mac brought to my attention. It's a Texas band, Daystar. That's spelt with two I's instead of a Y, Daystar. And they've got a brilliant cover of Primal Scream. And that was the excellent Solar Eyes with Murdering Hippies. Please note the Daft POM and In Your Ears music do not encourage such activities. We are only the platform and we are not responsible for any content we choose to promote. Just a note from our lawyers there. Murdering Hippies then, yes. Solar Eyes have announced a second album, Live Freaky, Die Freaky, and that will be out imminently. He says, not knowing when. So next up is the Painkillers. They've really beefed up their sound, and this is the opening track of the Broken EP. It's the Painkillers and Silence.
why I can't reply on time or can't make up my mind. I'm always one step behind. I need a momentary break and maybe go back to June Lake, but it's cold now anyway. But I'll be alright if you stay close by. We always say we should get high, go for a ride. Let's go for a ride. I think I might be running out of things to say and things to shout. So maybe now I'll just hang out. I'll keep the commentary deep. I wonder what my dad would say, but there's no point anyway. And I'll be alright if you stay close by. We always say we should get high, go for a ride. Let's go for a if you stay close by. We always say we should get high, go for a ride. Let's go for a ride. Let's get high.
You're listening to the Daft POM Show, and that was a new single from Tamar Burke, taken from the OCD LP, which is due on the 5th of September, which will be her 5th album in 5 years from the Chicago artist. That single is out now. It's called Stay Close By. And we're staying stateside now, and we're heading to Seattle for Acapulcalypse. Yeah, bloody hell, that's not easy to say. Acapulcalypse, who have released the Now LP. There's 11 fuzzy garage rock tunes to love and soothe your soul on that. And this song is Every Day by the band I can't pronounce.
Like maybe this will be the day that you find
That was Nightbird by my favourite Berlin post-punk band, Lobster Bomb. It's a song inspired by insomnia and those who do their best work after dark. 2 tracks left on today's show. One's a classic from New Order, and we'll end on an exclusive. Now, the New Order song is Elijah, and I'm playing this for my friend Elaine, who sadly died last month after a long battle with cancer. She was taken far too soon, and I'll miss her. But she was a big fan of music, especially 80s electro, so this one's for her. Rest in peace, Elaine. That one's for you, Lenny. So we've come to the end of another show. and I want to thank Kevin Robertson for being my special guest, Dan Hughes and everyone behind the scenes at In Your Ears Music for keeping the show on the road, and all those who support the underground music scene and venues and the artists in any way you can. And of course, I want to thank my listeners who've made it to the bitter end, which coincidentally is the name of the final song. This is taken from the new album by Voldo, Box of Chocolates, which will be out on the 6th of September. And I'll be chatting with Nunny Boy on next month's Daft POM show, so there's an exclusive for you. Later, Dafties, this is The Bitter End.
the dark. In your ears music. Showcasing under the radar music.